Okay, so I'm not gonna go too deep into this because there's a bunch of teams, especially the AFC side, who are still in the hunt. Who are in the what is it, 3 through 7 seed. So there's not a lot being locked up. I believe can the Bengals? I think the Bengals can lock up this weekend. I think it's possible they can lock up this weekend. But NFC side, 1, 2, and 3 are have spots in the playoffs. Niners locked up the West. Vikings locked up the North. Eagles have not locked up the 1 seed or the division yet because they still have to face the Cowboys, and I think they have to face like the Giants or the Commanders or whatever. I think it's the Giants. So they have not officially locked up the division. Bucks have not officially locked up the division just because every team is so ass in that division. They're terrible. Terrible. We have to have representation from the South. Not like that. We're not talking Civil War terms here. We're from the NFC South and really the AFC South too. But I think the Jags have a shot at that. But we have to have representation from a South team in the NFC, and it's probably going to either be at 500 or below 500. It's going to be so bad. The South is so bad for both sides, AFC, NFC. It's so bad. Titans are, what are they? 7-7. Titans are 500 right now. Bucks are 1 game under, or I guess 2 games under 500 right now. We have to have representation from these two. They're both going to be the 4th seed no matter what because 10-4, 11-3, 13-1, and then you have 10-4, 11-3, 11-3. So they're not moving up. It's you lock in the 4th seed, and you're gonna have to play, maybe the Ravens or probably the Cowboys. Probably the Cowboys. Bucks are gonna have to host the Cowboys most likely. It's so bad. The South is so bad on both sides. And in Civil War terms, we won. Suck it. And then we have the Giants, who move up to 8-5 after beating the Commanders. Commanders again fall down to 7th. They just kind of switch spots here. Seattle at 7-7. Again got knocked out because they tied that first time around a couple weeks ago. Lions here at 7-7. Tiebreakers and whatnot. That's why they're behind the Seattle Seahawks. Packers are still alive in the playoff hunt just because they beat the Rams and the Seahawks lost, so now we need the Commanders to lose 2 more. We need the Seahawks to lose 1 more. So, a bunch of tiebreakers. I have a whole video on that that went up Tuesday. I'm going to put this up on Wednesday. And then, Carolina Panthers, Saints, and Falcons are all alive just because they're all 5-9, and the Bucks are 6-8. So if the Bucks lose a game and a bunch of these teams win a game, I mean, not really the Saints, just because the Saints got swept by the Bucks, so they probably can't win the division. But maybe the Panthers, maybe the Falcons, who again got swept by the Saints. So it's really weird. The NFC South is so weird right now. It is so weird. We have to have representation from them. This is so bad. At least the North, it's like, okay, if the Lions can win out, they can get in. If the Packers win out, they can get in. They need some help from the, do need some help and whatnot. I think the Lions need a little bit of help too. But, at least, that's possible. You have 2 NFC East teams in the playoffs right now. I mean, you still have a second NFC West team on the bubble right now. Just outside looking in. So, that. But, these are all, well, Packers are under 500, but, 5-9, 5-9, 5-9. Come on, man. You know what? We're going to start down here. Because the Colts are 4-9-1 and still on the edge here. And then we have 5 teams officially eliminated. Yeah. It's so bad. It's so bad. Seattle has this pick, by the way. They have that pick, by the way. So they have the 3rd pick in the draft right now. Denver. 6-8 Steelers. It's going to be hard for Mike Tomlin to get up to 500. It is. So, Browns 6-8 too. Raiders 6-8. Jags 6-8. I've talked about this in my recap and my predictions video for Week 16. I think the Titans are going to lose the division to the Jags. I think the Jags are going to win the division. I do. I something's telling me it's going to happen. I got a gut feeling about it. Jags just look like a decent team. They're not going to win the Super Bowl or anything, but the ceiling right now for the Jags is the wild card, I think. Maybe divisional, but wild card most likely. And I want to see their whatever. I'm not going to pull up their schedule right now, but I think it's possible that they can, win out and, they play the Texans this weekend. That screams trap game to me. That screams that the Texans are going to beat the Titans this week. That's what screams to me. And if the Jags can win out, then they can win the division. So, Jets here at 7-7, Patriots here at 7-7, just kind of on the outside looking in. Still chances. Right now Miami 8-6. If Miami can lose, Jets can win, Patriots can win. I think one of them moves up, one of them moves, and then Miami would move out. I think I forget how it is. We'll see. We'll see if it happens next week. We'll see what happens. Because again, now we're gonna start doing this weekly. Should have stated that at the beginning, but Chargers moved into the playoffs, rising up 2 spots after being on the bubble with a win against the Titans this past week. Ravens down. They lost their division to the Bengals, and the Titans are just sitting here at 7-7. Bengals right now are in control of the division. You just got to basically win out, and you can win your division essentially. You're only a game ahead. I think they have to play each other one more time too, so that can be interesting. Chiefs 11-3. We'll see what happens with them. They have clinched their division, so no worry about that. But can I get the first seed? I don't know. Bills have clinched the playoff spot, but they're 11-3, and I guess they probably have clinched their division. They're a couple games ahead. They just beat Miami, which was their toughest competition. I don't know why it says they haven't clinched their division yet, because I believe they have. No, they should have. Okay, no, they should have. I think they should have. I don't know what I'm thinking. I guess I'm just thinking because I feel like when you see this, but they should. I believe they did clinch the division. It looks like it. So, yeah. We got representation from the South, which is the new NFC East, NFC least. Right now we have 4 teams from the NFC East in the playoffs. We'll see if that sticks around for Week 18. And we got a bunch of teams in the North that are clinching spots faster than the AFC, or in the North, in the NFC, than the AFC, who is, again, it's a bloodbath in the AFC. So we'll see who is victorious and who comes out in the top 7 spots on each side. We'll see who it is. But here on out, this is going to be a weekly video. Going to go through who goes up, who goes down, what's going to happen. For now, though, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.